Hello students, welcome to e-learning session. Today we will complete the last part of the lessons Right Against Exploitation. Let's start. The right against exploitation means it implies the right to prevent exploitation. So the right against exploitation means every citizen has given the right to prevent exploitation. So, this right is given by our constitution. This right has made a special provision to prevent the exploitation of children. So, according to this right, it is prohibited to employ children under 14 years of age in hazardous places. So, children cannot be employed or made to work in hazardous places like factories and also mines. In factories, hazardous chemicals are used. So these chemicals becomes dangerous for the children, and also in mines explosives are used which is life threatening for the children. So constitution has banned the children to means children cannot be worked in factories and mines. Due to this right, the children below 14 years age, they will get education and they will get the opportunity to develop their future and to get then different types of education, understood, and to develop their skills and to live better life. So for this purpose, the right against exploitation is having these provisions to help the children and to prohibit to employ the children under 14 years of age. Understood? So as a result they can get education and develop themselves. In this way, this right help the children to get better education and to develop themselves. I hope you understood very well. Apart from child labor, exploitation includes bonded labor or forcing somebody to work against their wish. Okay, so here person is forced to do work and then money compensation means money is not given to that person. So here person is forced to work without any compensation. Understood? So here person is ill treated like a slave. When persons are forced to do work, then after serving hard work, then denying them to give their compensations or daily wages, and then if these persons laborers are residing at factory places or at the place workplace, then starving them means not giving them food and then not providing them the needs, the daily needs. So such ill treatment is considered as exploitation, and right to exploitation prevents such exploitations. Understood? So this right enable us to stand up against any kind of exploitations. That's why we see boards like children are not employed here, workers are paid daily here. Why we see such boards in shops and hotels? This is because these boards are related to the right, like right against exploitation. That's why government has made many laws in order to prevent exploitation and also to enable every individual to enjoy their freedom. Again, some laws have been mentioned. See, these laws that are mentioned below are number one, Minimum Wages Act. What it tells here, provisions relating to the working hours, rest hours, etc. in factories are given to the workers. And second one, the Protection of Women from Domestic Violence Act. This law protect every Indian woman from the domestic violence. Any kind of domestic violence means violence at home. Here every woman get protection from the violence at home. Students, in this chapter we have studied the rights to liberty and equality and the right against exploitation. Okay, so we'll write words with meanings. Let's start. First one, conducive. Conducive means what? Trending to bring about. Means here the environment, this word is used regarding environment. Means the environment which help to develop that person or Indian citizen. Lacune, gap. Allegations to bring forward as a reason. And then warrant. Warrant, it is a document issued by a legal or government official authorizing the police to make an arrest. Legitimate means permitted. Then other synonymic words are approved and sanctioned. Then compensation, here money that is paid to someone in exchange for something. Next, strenuous. Strenuous means difficult or hard. Then prohibited means not allowed. And last one, exploitation, that is selfish utilization or utilization for profit. In this session we also complete exercises of our lesson. Now the question number 1. Answer the following in brief. What do you understand by fundamental rights? Answer is, the Indian Constitution has guaranteed equal rights to all the citizens. In order to create this conducive atmosphere, these rights are fundamental rights. Second question. Name the awards that are conferred by the government upon people for their distinguished contribution in different fields. Answer: Padma Shri, Padma Bhushan and Padma Vibhushan. Third one, why is it prohibited to employ children under 14 years of age in hazardous places? It is prohibited to employ children under 14 years of age in hazardous places because no child should be deprived of education. Child labor affects the future well-being of the children by denying them educational opportunities. Now fourth one, why has the Constitution given equal rights to all Indian citizens? Answer: right to equality ensures that the state cannot discriminate among citizens. It guarantees that all people shall be equally protected by the laws of the country. It gives everyone the opportunity in matter of employments and education. Correct and rewrite the following sentences. Number 1. No one gets rights at birth. Answer: everyone gets rights at birth. Second one, government can deprive you of a job by discriminating on the basis of religion, sex, place of birth. Answer: the state cannot discriminate against any citizen on the grounds of religion, caste, race, sex, place of birth or residence for government employment. This is question number 4. Complete the following graphical description. Now, freedom and liberty both are equal. So, here right to freedom is given. So, both are equal. Now, the answer is like this. Freedom of speech is given. We have to write freedom of assembly, freedom of association. Then freedom of movement is given. Then we have to write freedom of residence. Last one is also given, freedom of profession. Okay, draw chart like this and complete it. In our exercise, question number 2 is like this. Prepare a picture strip on the right to liberty. And this is a picture strip on the right to liberty and security of a person. You can draw it in your textbook. You can color it also. Here we are finishing our exercise. We'll meet in next session with new lesson. Till then, bye.